Waves, back again with an update to two situations. If you haven't seen the title, here's what these situations are. We have Allison Holker, wife of Stephen Twitch Boss. She did a tribute to him. We also have Quavo. Quavo is a rapper from the group Migos. He did a tribute to Takeoff. I'm going to talk to you all about why both of those tributes are fake. Yes, you heard me say it. Both of those tributes are fake. Before we get into it, if you haven't subscribed, I kindly ask that you do so. Please hit the notification bell. Also, take a look into my membership section, and I do a whole host of services. If you would like to book an appointment with me, I do life coaching, consulting, all types of spiritual services. You can check the description box here. I have this information on every live stream, every video on my YouTube channel, or simply just go to brainwaves.com and you can do so. I'm going to give people just a second to come in to the live stream. I generally do this. I'm going to show you all some information. I'm going to break some things down, and I'm going to let you all know why I'm saying this. Some people are going to come here, see the title. They're going to try to troll and sit up here and say, how could you say that? Their tributes aren't fake. Oh, that was the best thing smoking, etc., etc., etc. I understand why one or why certain people would say that. However, what I do is I get people to think about different scenarios, different perspectives, ask tough questions, cut through to the nitty gritty, see the truth, and that's why I'm doing this. There is more than meets the eye. There is a method to the madness, and they want you to believe everything that's presented to you as fact, as word is bond. No reason to question, no reason to look into it. Many of you have already questioned Twitch's deletion. So for those of you that are new, we generally avoid saying the word death. The S word, said that he has been deleted, aka we're going to say passing, oft, no longer here, any version of that. Instead of saying the eyed word, you see what I'm saying? Many of you have already questioned what happened. I've broken this down on my channel. There's other content creators that have broken this down. Same thing goes with Takeoff from Migos. Many of you have questioned what happened. Why did this happen to Takeoff? Takeoff was a good individual for the most part. Twitch was a good individual for the most part. Now, we do know that both of them have taken part into this satanic industry, but nonetheless, none of this should have happened to them, okay? And especially the way that it went down. So I'm about to break this down. We're at the point where I always say 2-minute warning. What's going on, Norma? What's up, Lisa B? How you doing, Erica? I'm so glad that you are with me. If you're here, feel free to communicate with me in a live chat. And you do have the option of actually coming up on this live stream here on my show, whether you want to show your face or we just hear your voice. But you do have that option on my shows, okay? Anyone that comes here to troll, that's another conversation, all right? You coming up here trolling, you will be blocked, you will be booted. I'm here to explain why these situations that they did are fake, okay? And give y'all some evidence. Before I get started, I see Erica here is asking, and I'll put on the screen. She said, did Twitch believe in God? I believe so. Because if you go to Twitch's Instagram, there's a lot of posts. You go to his social media, he had a lot of positive spiritual posts about things that would be related to God, about higher vibration stuff, spiritual things. So at least in some form of fashion, I'm going to say yes. Lisa B here, she says she thinks that he did speak about God. And I believe so too. At one point in time, we know the man is positive. He touched many people. I believe at some point in time, in spite of or despite of him having to form an allegiance with the satanic industry, he at least spoke of God, or at least knew of God, or was at least attempting to go in that direction. That we can go back and look and see evidence about it. So I will say that. Hi, Dana H. I'm so glad to have you. Dana H says, hi, my first time in your chat. That's what's up. She says, I'm excited to hear what you have to say, Mrs. Dana. I'm excited equally to have you here, you and everyone else here. I'm about to crack this thing wide open. All right, what's going on, Roberta Johnson? Says, hi, everyone. So, you all see the title. I know some of y'all are like, what in the world is this man about to say? How could this man be so insensitive? How could he be so derogatory? How could he be so insulting to say that both of these tributes, as if it's bad enough to say one, but both of these tributes are fake? Okay, let's get into it. So, let's start with Miss Allison. You know, after all, ladies first, right? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't it ladies first? Okay. So with Miss Allison, for those of you that don't know, she did a tribute. I'm going to go ahead and share it on the screen. Okay. This is her official Instagram page. You can see the blue check. All right. And you can see this picture here. Okay. See what I'm highlighting? This is the picture of her tribute. Now, I'm not going to play the audio to her tribute because she is playing an actual song, like Rihanna singing. Okay. And so I have it muted. Okay. She's playing Rihanna here, Lift Me Up. This is the tribute that you all are watching. And I want you to see this. Okay. Now, a bunch of people, what's up, Sherry Jarrell? A bunch of people here would see this and say, oh, look at the pictures. They're so great. The pictures are great. Nobody's refuting that these aren't nice pictures of them, too. What's going on, Turquoise Barbie? No one is not saying that this tribute here isn't nice. But I want to break through what's really going on here, okay? We have a tribute. These pictures are being put together. I will quickly read to you all what she says here in her post, okay, about the tribute. She says what's highlighted on the screen is, to my husband, best friend, babe, whatever chi chalker is, that must be some inside word or something that they called each other, whatever. She says, Superman and father of my children, I love you forever and always. We will forever remember you as the true beacon of light that you were, and we will continue to cast your light and love throughout the world. Thank you for our incredible memories and our beautiful life shared together. Now, let me break something down right off the bat about just even what she said before I get into anything else. She's saying that her husband is her Superman. Now, does anyone know if Twitch was her Superman and Twitch actually deleted himself? Okay, we're not going to say the S word. For those of you that are new that are joining me, that rhymes with Sua. Okay, that's what it sounds like. We're not going to say that. If he was her Superman and the family's Superman, you know, the kids, Superman does not delete himself. Superman stays around and fights against any oppression. Okay, number one. I'm just saying that's what Superman really is. So if he really was a Superman and he really deleted himself, you know, that's the narrative that she's agreeing with and that was put out there. He wouldn't have deleted himself. It's one thing if he was no longer with us and it was proof that something happened to him. Now, we've gone through this in countless videos. Many of y'all already suspect foul play. Okay? But she says Superman. After all this time of her not speaking and saying anything to us, she has been silent this whole time. I've been over this in many of my streams and videos. Other creators have been over this. There's been a lot of pressure to say anything. Either way, Superman is not going to off himself. Okay. Then she says that I'm going to try to highlight it here so hopefully you all can see this on the screen. She says, we will continue to cast your light and love throughout the world. Okay. This is something that I brought up many, many times before. If you're going to cast someone's light and love in the world, then she would be speaking about him. She would be promoting him. This is your husband that's no longer with you. This is the father of your children. And if you were genuine about this, like most people that lose someone, they honor that person's name. He was a great dancer. He always encouraged positivity. He did this. He did that. You'll be posting pictures. You'll be saying stuff. Every opportunity you get, you'll be doing something to honor his name. Every single opportunity. And you wouldn't even care about threats. You'd be like, you know what? I lost the love of my life. At this point, all bets are off. I'm going to glorify his name. So be it. If they got to off me too, well, then I'm just going to be off too. I'll be off and then I'll be with my husband. I'm just saying. Okay. Now I ain't even gotten to the other points that about to bring up. But I just wanted to bring up with what she said. Also, speaking of other points, you mean to tell me this is all that you can do? You mean to tell me she has not spoken? We have not heard her voice. We have not seen her face. We don't even know if she's truly grieving. Generally people show that they're grieving, right? For all we know, someone could have took to her Instagram, her social media, and put this out for her. After all, that's the way that the speech sounds. It sounds like an orchestrated PR, public relations type of speech. Okay? It does not sound like the speech of a grieving wife. Okay? It just sounds like it was orchestrated. And again, she has not come out and shown us anything, even with the funeral. The funeral is private. We can't tell if she's crying. We don't know if she's grieving. We don't know if she's acting. We don't even know if she was truly there. It seems too staged. And like I said, all of this time, but here you're saying, this is what she's saying, not what I'm saying. She says, we will continue to cast your light and love throughout the world. How is she going to cast his love and light throughout the world if she's not saying anything, if she's not showing anything, if she's not doing anything to honor and glorify his name? I'm sorry, y'all. Make it known. If something happened to my wife, y'all best believe if y'all don't know who she is, by the time I get done, y'all gonna know who she is. And you best believe my wife gonna do the same thing for me. I mean, I see what y'all saying here in the comment section. Natasha Taps is saying Allison and Twitch's mom don't even look sad. Exactly. This is the point. They can't even show their face. They can't even speak because they're guilty. And this whole thing is fake. This is fake. If this was an honest tribute, first of all, okay, you know what? There's something I want to get into, but I have to talk about Quavo first before I get into talking about something I want to talk about. I'm just going to say this. If this was an honest tribute, you would have seen something from her. Here's another thing. Even Ellen did the so-called tribute, and we heard her speak. This was why, while Twitch was still alive, obviously. Okay. And I showed this in my previous live streams. Where is his mama? Where's the tribute from his mama? You mean to tell me his own mom? Tyrese baby boy, Jody, his own flesh and blood, Jody, has nothing to say, had nothing to contribute with this tribute. There are no pictures of them together. Where are the pictures in this tribute of Miss Connie? Look at I got the picture scrolling. This is the tribute. Now I can't play the music for anyone joining me because it's playing Rihanna, Lift Me Up from the Black Panther Forever soundtrack. And if I play that, I'll get a copyright strike. You know what I'm saying? But the point that I'm making is, where's his mama? Where's Twitch's brother? If this was a real tribute, you mean to tell me this is all they could put together? A couple of pictures that even in iPhone, how many of y'all got iPhones? How many of y'all got iPhones? Somebody please tell me. How many of y'all got iPhones? Just somebody please tell me. So for those of you that don't have an iPhone or that does have an iPhone, I'm going to show y'all something real quick. Okay? I'm just going to, for a second, take this off the screen so y'all can see me. Okay, y'all see right up here, this is the Photos app, right? Photos app. You click this and it'll automatically make a slideshow for you. You could save that slideshow and it just goes. You see what I'm saying? You don't even have to create a slideshow video. You can create a slideshow video just directly from the Photos, the built-in Photos app, and automatically add music. As a matter of fact, it has music for you. And me, I'm an iPhone and Android user. I got both phones. Okay? So, I mean, I use both, and I have to use both for what I'm doing, but I'm making a point. Where was the energy and the effort put into this? You mean to tell me this is all you could do after all this time of being quiet and grieving? You would think that you would make that tribute count. You would go out like a blaze of glory in this tribute. You would make it more personal. You would put it would be like a love letter. I mean, you were married to this man. This ain't like, oh, this is somebody I just knew. Yeah, I knew of Twitch. This was your husband and the father of your children. Do you see what I'm trying to say, y'all? And we still have not seen her face. Now, I'm going to get into why we haven't seen her face in just a second. But I'm just establishing all of this, and I have more to establish why this tribute is fake. Again, many of you know this. Many of you have seen. I've mentioned this, how people in the know have contacted me, celebrities, or what have you, that's related to Allison Holker and this whole Twitch situation. And I'm pretty sure they've contacted some other creators. And the only reason why they're doing this is because they're receiving pressure. Again, they want everything to be swept under the rug. They want us to be quiet about it. What's the matter? You should be happy that we're talking about keeping your husband's name alive, honoring your husband, glorifying your husband. We haven't said one thing disrespectful or derogatory about Stephen Twitch Boss. Now, things may have came up about you, Miss Allison, your mom, but I'm saying y'all are reinforcing the narrative here because y'all are not showing us otherwise. All it takes is one tweet, or forget a tweet. It takes one live appearance, one video where we can see you, something to that related situation, one interview, one thing could completely shut this whole narrative down. But instead, y'all stay quiet. And it's because of the comment that I have up on the screen. You're guilty. And for you to not come on camera and show us, for Twitch's mom to not come on camera and show us, for his brother to not come on camera, no other family members to come on camera. I mean, surely they could put something together where they come on camera, make it look believable. I mean, how would that upset the narrative that Twitch deleted himself? Somebody please tell me what kind of threats would be here to keep them from doing that. Because if they came out and did it, if anything, it would just help to reinforce the narrative that they're perpetuating. I mean, I don't... Here's something. Mary, Mother of God here says she doesn't seem devastated to me. Exactly. And if she were to show her face and do a tribute, that's what most wives would do. And then even his mom. Okay, I'm going to put the tribute back on the screen because I'm doing a lot of talking, but I want y'all to see the tribute. Okay? Y'all can still see me. orchestrated, pictures. And yes, I like the pictures. The pictures are nice, etc. Obviously, I like the song by Rihanna, Lift Me Up. It's nice. But the point is, this is a fake tribute. And again, how do we know that she actually did it? And it took all this time because we put all this pressure on them for her to even do something. Here's a question I like to propose to everyone watching and listening to this live stream. Soon to be a video when I'm done with the live stream. Would she have put this out if we didn't do our social media post and question the narrative? Would she even have done this? Somebody answer this question, because if okay, and here's how I want to refute the whole narrative that, oh, she's being threatened. She can't say anything because she's being threatened. If she was being threatened, she wouldn't even be able to put this out. Bars. If she was truly being threatened from saying anything, she wouldn't have even been able to put this out here. Because after all, she's threatened from talking positively or putting anything out. She wouldn't even be able to say this. She would still be quiet. Y'all, the reason why she did this is because she doesn't care. It's fake, and it's only to preserve her image, and it's damage control. Y'all answer this question. I have a lot of ladies watching and listening to this live stream right now. Ladies, is this the type of tribute you would give to your husband? If you are a mom, is this the type of tribute that you would leave for your son? Or should I say lack thereof? Because Miss Connie is MIA. Ain't nothing came from her. No statements, no pictures, no nothing. And the only reason why she not saying nothing because we not applying enough pressure to her. Now, I brought her up in this scenario, but she's not receiving enough pressure. Pressure. See, Miss Allison has received pressure, so she got to come out with something to preserve her image. I'm seeing what y'all saying in the comment section. Look, I'm going to put this on the screen for those of y'all not looking at the comments. A lady soldier says, no way. Okay, Miss Diana Mitchell says, nope. Miss Chrissy, she says, no, not my husband. Miss Felicia, she's up here saying, nope. Natasha here, she says, when you are so in love with someone, you do show the world. Now, y'all seen all the Instagram posts on her page. For those of you that haven't seen the Instagram post on her page, just look. She putting all these pictures here. She put all this, there's their wedding photo and them and the family, and they always together, and you've seen them together in interviews. They're so happy, so in love. Why wouldn't she continue that? Why wouldn't she continue that? She posted everything else left and right. Why all of a sudden the post stopped? The post stopped because she's guilty. And she's only doing this out of damage control. I guarantee y'all, somebody put a camera to this woman's face and watch how you can see the guilt. You know why? You can't hide guilt. There's no amount of makeup, Photoshop editing, camera angles, etc., to hide guilt. Not only would we see it in her face, we would hear it in her voice. So that's why she chooses not to speak and come on camera and show her face. Until so much time has went by that she figures people like me will stop talking about it. That's why they're getting irritated, because they're guilty. Why are you talking about why? If you weren't guilty, you should love the fact that I'm talking about your husband and honoring your husband and glorifying your husband. If you're not guilty, what you got to hide? I mean, it's understandable for you to be distraught and for you to have tears in your face and your voice quivering and all that stuff. That's understandable. You just lost the love of your life, your rib, your husband. That's how you're supposed to be. Make it believable. Make it make sense. And for crying out loud, where's any video footage of you two? All you doing is showing a slideshow that you can pull up in the iPhone photos. Okay? Remember, I showed this to y'all. iPhone photos right here. Boom. It'll do it for you. Look at this. I click on this. I just hit something. I just hit something, y'all. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all got iPhone photos. I'm not even trying to get into it. So, Heartless. Okay, there's some more information that I'm about to do to show how this is a fake tribute. But I want to go switch gears and get into Quavo now. You know what I'm saying? I got to talk about Quavo now. Quavo ain't off the hook. Well, you ain't off the hook, Quavo. You're not off the hook, Quavo. See, I got the music in the background playing this track on purpose to make us think and pose a question. This is some good relaxing music, good chill music, get us to think about what is going on here. Okay, so now I gotta put your boy Quavo on the screen. You know what I'm saying? It just wouldn't be right if I didn't have him on the screen. Okay, so here's your boy Quavo. Now, again, I'm not gonna play this because I don't want no copyright strikes and I don't want no tripping or nothing like that. Okay, but this is Quavo. Y'all can go look at it if you want the tribute. This is his video without you. So this is his tribute again to Takeoff. Again, this is his family member. This ain't a friend. This ain't just a label mate, bandmate. This is your family. Quavo and Takeoff and Quavo, they were family members. Blood. Here we go again. Family members, just like Allison and Twitch were family members. You can't offer this to a family member. Ain't nobody else getting nothing. Okay? And to add to it, these are public figures. So as Natasha says, we have a certain right to know something. And this is facts. So Quavo. Remember the same scenario with Quavo. Everything came out about Takeoff. Quavo went ghost. Got silent on us. You didn't hear no testimonies or anything from him. He just went ghost. Offset distanced himself prior to this happening so that nobody even looks his way. Offset just dropped off the face of the map. But more so, we're talking about Quavo because Quavo's the one who did a tribute. And you know what's funny? I want to say this while I'm talking about Offset. How come Offset ain't up in this video? Why is it just Quavo? I'm going to tell you why it's Quavo, and I'm going to tell you why it's fake. See, if this was a real tribute, just like Allison Holker's tribute, we would have Miss Connie. You know they got family pictures. Even if you're just going to do a photo slide, where's the family pictures? Pictures with his brother, maybe not. It's got to be something. We got something we haven't seen that hadn't been released, some special moments. Surely they wouldn't be opposed to it. It's a tribute after all, right? It's a tribute after all. Back to Quavo. Again, where is Offset in this video? I mean, even though you broke up, still, when something tragic like this happens, you can come together for that moment. Like, they ain't that much in conflict. As a matter of fact, Offset's last words was, I hope that we can kind of work this thing out. I ain't trying to put this in the thing, but that's what his last words were, essentially, right? Where is he in this video? I mean, you got French Montana that knew about this, perhaps was involved with the production of this video, maybe told him to do it. Y'all know I did that connection before in a previous live stream. But the point that I'm making is Quavo does a video. And in this video, he's apologetic as all get out. Talking about take, I'm sorry. Why are you apologizing if you didn't do anything wrong? You got nothing to apologize for. And why is the apology at the very end? It's like he talking about this. I miss you, man. I miss this. I'm going through this. Da 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 da. You don't even look directly in the camera. You see how the freeze frame is. You don't even look directly in the camera. Can't even look eye to eye in the camera because, again, there we go. That's that guilt. And then when it comes to doing videos, we don't even know when this was actually shot and done. This video could have been made even prior to Takeoff being deleted. See, y'all, we are assuming so many things thinking that, oh, this tribute video had to be done afterwards. I'm gonna say the same thing with Miss Allison in this slide. A picture slide tribute. Like that's all Twitch is worth. A picture slide tribute. Man, somebody jump down the throat and get on my wife if something happened to me. If that's all she do for me on social media, a picture slide, not even a video. She don't speak or do nothing. Y'all know she evil as hell and probably has something to do with me being deleted. I'm gonna say the same thing here. Quavo does this video. It ain't even like really showing good times with them together. It's nothing to really honor. If you listen to the lyrics, there's nothing to truly honor Takeoff. What this video does is it glorifies and it honors Quavo. And y'all notice after everything, it's like, oh, Quavo did it. He's the man. He's the light. You see what I'm saying? Turn suspicion, turn while he's quiet and make him look good. The same thing that Miss Allison did. Why? Because we've been covering this and we've been putting this out and people have been questioning it and he has been silent. So he was like, you got to put something out, man. You got to do something. But we still haven't seen him. And remember, everybody's thinking that he's sad and so torn up about Takeoff not being here. And I've already covered this in a previous live stream, so y'all can go back and watch that. But just prior, he partying with Diddy with his grill. Look at my grill, got the big drip ring on his hand. Look at the ice. He there with French Montana, Meek Mill, all these big artists on a yacht partying and everything. Still doing it on New Year's Day. And then like 2 or 3 days later, you release this video. Sound like a setup to me. Sounds extremely suspect to me. That don't sound like somebody that's mourning and grieving. If he truly was mourning and grieving, first of all, he would have released this video a long time ago if he was even going to do a video. I get it. Many people think, oh, it's just the time and he finally got around to do something because he was grieving. Y'all, that's not how the grieving process works. Those of us that have lost loved ones understand what I'm saying here. If you haven't lost an immediate family member or someone extremely close to you like this, especially tragically, you might not understand how this works. But you become an advocate for that individual or those individuals and what they are about. Remember how even Vanessa, remember how Kobe Bryant's wife, I even talked about that situation. Remember how she became an advocate? You saw her grieving. We saw her speak. We saw pictures. We knew that she was grieving. And then she was allowed that privacy because we saw that that was genuine. And she's been an advocate for her child, her daughter, for Kobe, you know, the organizations, the legacy. Most people become advocates for what they do. We ain't seen none of this from Allison. We ain't seen none of this from his mama. We ain't seen none of this for Quavo. Quavo only doing this for self. He should be going around repping his boy all day long. This is crazy. Now, I want to get into some key things for those of you that have stayed here this long on how a tribute is supposed to be done. And based upon on how a tribute is supposed to be done, this is also another element why both of these tributes are fake. Both of them are fake. Okay. So I'm gonna take Quavo off the screen. Like I said, you can watch it if you want. You can listen to it. I've heard it. I get it. I know a lot of people rocking. He's done what he did in this video to elicit an emotional response. That's what music is supposed to do. That's how they do the video footage to get you to think they got to play the part and make it believable no matter what the video is about. And it's to get people caught up all emotionally so that they're so emotionally involved that they're distracted about what's really going on. They're so busy thinking about their loved one or loved ones that they lost that they forgot the whole point of what this is about. And I'm not saying you can't do that, but I'm pointing out elements here. The timing is impeccable. And then we had more distractions when we had the French Montana and Rob 49 shooting, and I covered that. And then we got some more stuff going on and more stuff going on. And there was another deletion today that I may try to cover tomorrow, which Kevin Lemons. He's no longer with us, the gospel singer. And as these things keep happening, It buries the ones that happened in the past, and more time goes, you forget about it. Nobody talking about Gangsta Boo. Nobody talking about Shanquella. The list goes on. Nobody care about Big Scar, and I can start Barbara Waters. I can name a whole host of people. But what happens is each one of these happens, the less you start thinking about it. It's a cover up. It's a cover up. It's a strategic cover up. And at the same time, they can go ahead and sacrifice somebody. They win. They come up. They get whatever it is. People feel sorry about it. Most of the people that's asleep and not woke and stuck in the matrix, they gonna run with it. And then these people benefit and capitalize and be laughing all the way to the bank, just like Ellen DeGeneres did with Twitch in her $70 million house. Look, you ain't heard nothing about from Ellen regarding Twitch or anything since she been in her $70 million house. She got her reward and paid out. Where is Ellen in this? Even if Allison, I know there's rumors that Allison and Twitch, Allison, I'm sorry, and Ellen DeGeneres, they got beef. I've seen videos talking about Allison said that Ellen, she don't like Ellen because Ellen set her up. Man, they all in it. They playing y'all. They are playing y'all, and then it's like, and Allison is scared, so she got to be quiet. Okay, even if that's the case, let's run with this narrative very quickly, just for the sake of conversation. Let's say Ellen did threaten Allison. If she threatened Allison, she obviously must have threatened Twitch. So don't you think something suspect might have came up here and that there could have been some association with that? After all, she's threatening Allison. Man, I'm just trying to tell y'all. I'm just trying to tell y'all. I'm just trying to tell y'all. Yeah, here's another thing. Now, Sherry here says she said she did see a picture of, basically she said bone and skull, but the skull and bones pin in his suit jacket. Let me go ahead and get this out and remind you all. Twitch was, he did the devil worshiping thing. He threw up the devil horns. He was a part of that. That's how you make it in this industry. Same thing with Takeoff. Takeoff had to do the rituals and do the satanic thing to make it in this industry. I've showed y'all devil horns. I put this here. However, in spite of, they still did not deserve to be deleted this way. They still were people. It still was wrongful deaths. I said the D word, but I'm going to say deletion going forward. It's still not right, regardless of their spiritual affiliation. Now, yes, you reap what you sow, and these things do happen. But the point that I'm making is it's still dirty. It's still wrong. The title of this live stream, soon to be a video, is how Miss Allison Holker and Mr. Quavo got fake tributes out here and why they are fake. Bottom line, regardless of the spiritual aspects of it. Okay, and this, you got to pay to play. You pay with your soul. That's the method of payment to play in this industry or play out here on a certain level. Now I want to get to show you all some things. So I'm gonna take Quavo off on the screen. Okay. And I want to put this on the screen here so that you all can see a couple of things. All right. I just kind of wanted to comment on this so that you all can understand what's what. Okay. Because some people are not going to understand how this thing works. So what I'm about to show you all is going to make some things clear and plain and clear. All right. On the screen right now, I have a simple Google search of the word tribute. After all, both of these are tributes, right? Simple Google search of the word tribute. Okay. Now, it means an act, statement, or gift that is intended to show gratitude, respect, or admiration. Okay, I get it. Now, I want to kind of scroll down, show y'all a couple of things. Here's a big part. It says a tribute, something given or contributed voluntarily as due or deserve, especially a gift or service. Here's the key thing, showing, this key word, showing Oh, it gets deeper. Speaking of showing, since I brought that word up, I'm about to connect something else, okay? So since I talked about showing, there's something that I want to show you all. Hey, let's take this thing deeper since I used the word showing. Because a lot of people don't understand what a tribute is and how a tribute's supposed to go. And mind you, we're talking about a tribute with two celebrities, two public figures, two very likable individuals, regardless of their spiritual affiliation. These are two people that deserve at least this much. Okay? So let me show y'all on the screen. Do y'all see what's here? It says, what? Okay, first of all, when people ask, what should a tribute include? Is a tribute a speech? Okay. It says a tribute is a type of celebratory speech. I repeat, speech. I repeat, speech that honors a person, monument, or holiday, or an event. Okay. Here we go again. Let's come down here. What is a special tribute at a funeral? If you've lost someone special, okay, you might find yourself preparing a memorial tribute to deliver at their funeral or memorial service. Okay. Now, maybe this was delivered there, maybe it wasn't. We truly won't know. I mean, after all, it was private, right? But she can come out publicly and do a tribute this way. That's all we know, that this is a tribute. It says a tribute here. Let me highlight this part. What does it say a tribute is? A tribute is a commemorative speech. There's that speech word again. Commemorative speech that allows you to share your love, respect, and admiration for your loved one. It is a speech. Let me be very clear. Speech, 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 speech. Where is the speech? Where is the admiration verbally? Some people say, "Oh, Quavo did it. Quavo was speaking. He admirized Takeoff. He recorded a song. We have not heard this man speak one time out of his mouth, nor have we heard Miss Allison one time speak out of their mouth. Why are they so silent? Because they're guilty. Because they profited off of these people's deletion. These people being Stephen Twitch Boss and Takeoff from Migos, and they benefited from it because it was a sacrifice. And they only put this content out for damage control. Now, best believe they watching and listening to my video, my live stream currently. They probably sitting there watching right now, don't know what to say. They probably dumbfounded, like, dang, we ain't think that they was gonna be that smart. What do we say? What do we do? What do we say? What do we do? Where do we go? How are we gonna do this? I mean, come on, it's what do we come up with now? I mean, I thought that this, you know, I thought that this video was gonna do it. See, they played a Rihanna song, get y'all all of y'all emotions and feelings. You hear "Lift Me Up," y'all know how the lyrics go. You're gonna be all eyes closed, going to church, swaying side by side, thinking about your loved one. Oh, it's so awesome. If it was so awesome, how come they have not spoken? You would literally speak at every opportunity you can. I see someone asking here, Erica asks what they worship the devil. Absolutely. Okay, Miss Erica, let me show you a picture. I really don't have, I don't want to spend a whole lot of time in this. I really don't spend a whole lot of time in this. So let me see if I can show y'all. I'll pull up a picture from. Um, let me go back. I'll pull up a picture from the French Montana stream that I did. Actually, okay. first I'll do the actually I will go ahead and show y'all the Gangsta Boo one. I'm only doing this for a point here, okay? And I want you all to just get an understanding that this isn't a random thing here. Okay, so let me take this Twitch off and see if I can show you something here, okay? We're gonna put this on the screen. Okay, y'all see here, y'all see Gangsta Boo. I'm gonna highlight something I want y'all to look at. See her hand sign right here? See this over here? See this right here? See her hand right here? So many different poses and pictures of her throwing up the devil horns. Okay, that's the devil horns. I'm gonna take this off the screen. I want to show y'all another one. I just don't want to mix any pictures here. Okay, check this out. This is another video that I covered. Once again, this is Rob49, rapper Rob49. See this hand symbol? Okay, got the hand symbol here on both hands. French Montana throwing up the hand symbol. You see people throwing up devil horns all the time. They don't call them devil horns for nothing. Okay, these people, the only reason why I'm showing this is because I want you all to see what the devil horns is. This ain't just some random thing they're throwing up. When they throw that up, they're telling not only Satan, but they're telling everybody that's in the industry that they're being obedient, they're complying, and that they're down with the devil. I've seen Oprah throw it up. I've seen just about every famous person under the sun. Twitch threw it up. Okay. Quavo, all of them, they've thrown this stuff up. Okay. So again, I'm showing this to you all so that you all understand. I don't have time to play, and this is what goes on. And yes, they have chosen to do this, and it's kind of a byproduct of what happens when you sell your soul, you make that sacrifice for fame and fortune. But nonetheless, regardless of this, what's wrong is wrong. And these people didn't deserve to get deleted this way. And even more so, they definitely don't deserve to not get a true tribute. See, look at what Kathy is saying to reinforce what I'm saying. She says, OMG, last night I saw a picture of Daymar displaying that evil sign. Man, I can pull up just about every last one of these people if I had the time. And if that's what this stream was warranted, of all of them throwing up that sign. And see, people be thinking that's just some random thing. They can't come out and tell you because they're sworn into secrecy through rituals and things they've done. And all of those that have spoken out about it get deleted. Okay, so they don't generally speak out about it because I hope you understand what happens. After all, I feel like it's time for me to play something on this note. Now, I want to reinforce two industry people, two celebrities here that have quote unquote blown the top off
Press you, but
about things when it comes to sacrificing. Okay, so y'all hearing it from me, but I want to reinforce and press the narrative when it comes from two different celebrities. Okay, and there's a lot of questions. I see what y'all are saying in the chat, so I want to show y'all something. I just want to show y'all something here. Okay, this is just absolutely insane that we're even dealing with this. Okay, so I'm gonna let y'all hear about sacrifice and what happens from the one, from the only Ye, Kanye West. Okay, so I want you to listen to what he says. This is coming from somebody on the inside, and I have one other person that I'm gonna share with you. And as I told you all, I had my chances to sign on the dotted line, but something didn't feel right, and I'm glad I listened to the Holy Spirit and the guidance that I got. But I was out there, y'all. I could have been out there a long time ago. Just listen to this, y'all, about sacrifice.
press you, but that's how they try to categorize
They
it.
can't control it. You get what I'm saying? They can control shot. They can control Charles Barkley. They can control LeBron James. They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Yeah, no, you, man.
But they can't control me. You
No,
see, it
you.
ain't no name I won't name.
Right.
It's up.
No, you.
You know what I'm saying? And just for Minister Faircon, I love you. But the way you read that, I took that as a slight. You know what I'm saying? I'll take no disrespect from nobody. So let's get on the phone. Let's talk that out. I don't care who you are. I ain't taking no slice from nobody.
I know that's right.
Right? I ain't taking no slice from nobody. It's God. It's the only person that I serve. My mama ain't here. My mama was sacrificed.
Y'all heard that?
You understand?
Yeah, you Christian.
Michael Jordan. What about him? His daddy, right?
You hear
Bill
this?
Cosby, his son, right? Dr. Dre, his son. You're out in Hollywood. A lot of people come up missing.
Y'all hear that? Including Twitch, including Takeoff.
Feels like it might be a lot of that in order to control, traumatize. They want to monetize and traumatize. And God loved me. You understand? They hit me. Gap, Adidas, all that away. Still, Forbes, who hate me, right, had to write net worth 400 million. Jesus is king.
Amen.
God loved me.
Amen.
That's more important thing in life.
That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? And this truth is gonna be heard.
Y'all hear
I
that?
can't stand none of y'all meat meals, y'all puppies, y'all little boozy, none of these names, none of these people that have to listen to y'all because they have legal. I never killed nobody.
Y'all
right?
hear this?
I'm the pussy that never killed nobody, right? But that means I can say whatever I want
See?
and not go to jail.
Y'all heard that? Y'all heard that? I got somebody else on here. Did y'all hear that? He just broke it down like a pound. Okay, broke it down like a pound. Broke it down like a pound. Oh, I got some. I got one other. I got one other here. I'm gonna try to cue it up for y'all. Broke it down like a pound. Broke it down like a pound. I'm about to put somebody else on the screen. Y'all ready? Check this out. I want y'all to listen real quick. This is Lil Mo. Okay, she was featured on this podcast. I want y'all to listen to what she got to say. Okay, this is Lil Mo. So y'all heard Yee say it. Here's Lil Mo. Okay, a lot of people not gonna come out and say this, but just speak game, y'all. Okay, here we go.
What's on that inside?
Let me back it up a little bit.
Really, what's on that inside? Because there's some pretty people that got some ugly souls.
Y'all hear this?
Some handsome men that are demons.
What did she say? Demons? Let me run this back. Y'all heard what she said?
But not knowing really what's on that inside. Because there's some pretty people that got some ugly souls. There's some handsome men that are demons.
Mm-hmm. I want to ask you about a few years ago.
Just keep
you put
listening.
a lot of slack for saying something about R. Kelly. I'm not going to quote you, but can you talk about that? I'm sorry.
What did I say? I be forgetting shit.
I think you was more so. A lot of people kind of thought you were kind of defending not what he did, but like that people coming out against him. How do you feel about R. Kelly? I know you think you know him personally. How do you feel about then and now what's going on with R. Kelly?
I never met him a day in my life.
Okay.
All his albums, his songwriting is hands down probably some of the best we've ever had.
I want y'all to listen what she says.
But from people that I know that have been around him, like everybody knows that he has certain issues. And a lot of people knew that he was making a lot of money, so I think a lot of his issues were suppressed for the simple fact that, he was the breadwinner and he was throwing people a bag. I don't know personally what happened, but I know that there were people around. I'm just like, well, y'all was there too, so why nobody ain't say nothing? So when his ship is sinking, a lot of people was getting a raft and like, well, I don't want nothing to do with it. But to me, if you was around it and you accepted it and allowed it, I always felt people was in on it. So I just always felt, and what I think I said, which I don't remember, I was just like, well, if they're gonna call him out, there's so many more people that they need to call out. But look,
Wait, so many more people, y'all.
like, don't go after him, go after all of them. If
See?
you're gonna pick out, don't just use one as the role, as the okay, you're the example. There's so much stuff that goes on in the industry behind the scenes. Like, whew, he's not the only one. And I don't condone anything that they said he did. The sad part is that I know for a fact he wasn't the only one over there.
Y'all hear this?
That's sad.
Yeah. So
I'm just gonna stop it right there. Y'all heard that, right? She said he ain't the only one, referring to R. Kelly. And I see that Robin Blunt, what's up, Robin Blunt? Is it just black people being sacrificed in the industry? Absolutely not. Everybody. These are just some people that are bold enough and liberated enough and walking with God enough to speak out about it. Because as I mentioned earlier, for those of you just not joining me, if you're in the industry and you speak out about it, they're either going to write you off as crazy or loony bin. They're going to try to do MK Ultra mind control and reprogram you and do a whole bunch of stuff and do rituals and get you back in line, get them demons back in you, get you back in order, or they're just going to knock you off. All of a sudden, you're going to come up deleted. Okay? You will come up deleted. A lot of the stories that I covered, Jeremy Renner, aka Hawkeye from the Avengers, that was an attempted sacrifice. Okay, Ken Block, he didn't make it. He actually was sacrificed. Race car driver, hoonigan. You see what I'm saying? Don West, the announcer. Barbara Walters. See, y'all be thinking that these people are just random. The Pope. And I've broken down many times why this happens. It don't matter if you white, black, green, blue, purple, yellow, orange. Anne Heche, she was sacrificed by Ellen. Your race got nothing to do with this. It don't matter what your race is, your social class, where you come from around the world. Everybody get knocked off. It doesn't matter the industry, the genre. It's just that we see, as they say, Hollywood. I like to call it Hellywood because it's so demonic and we know about it. And so much goes on just by the structure of the industry. It's off the chain. So I just wanted to kind of educate. All these people are either attempted sacrifices or getting sacrificed. This goes on. No person is safe if you partake of in this industry or any of these industries. This could be education. You could go and try to be a doctor or a high doctor, be a CEO of a company. I mean, you know, the military, it doesn't matter where you go. The all-seeing eye on the back of the dollar bill, they're everywhere. You can go into church like, oh, I'll be a pastor. I'll do religion. They're everywhere. Now, I want to get that photo because somebody here in the comment section said they sent me a photo. This shows okay, here we go. So let me share the photo here that one of the people have sent me. All right, so take a look at this, y'all. Here's Damar Hamlin throwing up the devil horns. Y'all see this? Y'all see it, right? It's Damar Hamlin throwing up the devil horns. Y'all see it? Look. Throwing up the devil horns. Here it is. And then also this kid, let me show y'all something about the boy. This boy right here is showing devil worship too. Look at how his hand here is shaped like an eye. So, okay, I'm going to have to show this to you all on camera. So look at me for a second. I'm going to make myself, I'm going to take this off so you can see me. So the boy's hand is shaped like this. This is 3 6s. Okay, y'all see this circle? That's the circle of the 6. This is 1 6, 1 6, 2 6, 3 6s. It's 3 6. This is 6 6 6. A lot of times they put it over their eye. They do all types of stuff. But I want to point it out where you can see this young man, this boy, is also pledging allegiance. See, most people don't see it, and you get thrown off because all you looking at is this hand that he got up in the air. But you ain't looking at this hand that he got down here. See what I'm saying? It's very strategic. So when y'all thinking this Damar Hamlin thing is some random occurrence, this stuff is staged. This stuff is planned. This is what I'm trying to get you all to see. It's all connected. They're all in it. They're all doing it. I don't care where you go and what's going on. And I'm blowing the top off of it because it's 2023 and we don't have time to waste. And I could show y'all a whole lot more. Let me show y'all. Speaking of Allison and Twitch, let me put them back on the screen real quick. Just give me 1 second. Here we go. I'm pull her Instagram back up, and I want to show y'all the checkered flag. Okay. Okay. So right here, right off the bat, you can already see it. See this black coat, this black and white is a Masonic symbol here. Black and white, checkered. Then Twitch got on black. That's death. Y'all know how we wear black to funerals, right? I mean, minus the person that's been deleted wants to wear a certain color. But you know, I've shown this in previous videos. Okay. And then let me show you this. Let me just see if I can show y'all. If I can show you what this looks like. I'll just put this on the screen. I mean, I don't have a lot of time to break this down, but I just want to kind of educate some of y'all so y'all can see how this stuff adds up. So y'all ain't think your boy Damar Hamlin. And someone sent me a video. I didn't have time to check it, where his name Damar almost sounds like Dahmer, as in Jeffrey Dahmer. And you know, I told y'all that's what these spirits do. They jump into bodies. You know how Beyonce says her alter ego is Sasha Fierce, and Nicki Minaj says her alter ego is Roman. Gangsta Boo. She said her alter ego is Gangsta Boo. You know, she's Lola Mitchell, but then she going in Gangsta Boo mode. And the list goes on and on and on. That's why, like, was it Johnny Depp? He said he don't like to look at himself when he acts. He don't like to go back and watch his footage. Why? Because he know there was a demon inside of him. And every time he go back and watch himself act, he's reminded of that footage. He said that on a Jimmy Kimmel episode. I would play it, but I'll probably get a copyright strike for doing it. This information's out here. Okay. Let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all something here. Okay. So y'all see these checkerboard patterns? Look, here's Jay-Z, black and white. It's always black and white symbolism. Black and white. Why is it black and white? Because many of you don't understand, spiritually speaking, black and white represents the balance between good and evil, light and dark. I want to let me show y'all something here. Just give me 1 second. Let me see if I can. I want to find something here. Here we go. Okay, I want to show y'all something where. Just give me 1 second. I'm going through. Here we go. Okay, this is one of the things I want to show y'all. So I'm gonna take this off the screen, put me back on the screen. So what I have right now in the tarot, some people are gonna be scared and round off, but y'all don't even understand things here. Okay. First of all, this is the High Priestess card. This is Major Arcana. Here's the black, here's the white, here's the white, here's the black. The High Priestess is in the middle. And before somebody thinks that this is an evil woman, why does she have a Christian cross right over her chest, right over the heart chakra? See, a lot of people don't even understand things. They just fear what they don't understand and go off a bunch of ignorance and don't even know what they're talking about. Don't even know what they're running from. You have the Christian cross right here. This is a woman of God. This is a godly woman, a high-ranking, profound woman of God. That's why you have the cross here. Okay. But once again, here's the black, here's the white symbolism. Now, I want to show y'all something because I'm breaking this down so you can understand why the Freemasons use that. Okay. So just give me 1 second here to break this down. Just give me 1 second here. Uh, let's see. I wonder if I'm gonna use this one. Just give me 1 second to pull this up, y'all. Let's see if I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna use one of two sites here to show y'all. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all several things here just to go ahead and put this up to reinforce the meaning. Okay, and why you see the symbolism. Like people will have their top blown if they understood that Satanists hate the traditional Rider Waite tarot deck, which that's what this card looks like. This is from the traditional Rider Waite. They hate it because it's so much Christian symbolism. So they have other decks that they don't like, or they have other decks that they created that they use because they don't like this. Again, they don't want to be seeing no Christian cross when they pull the card. They understand the spiritual aspects of it. Again, another conversation for another day. So I want to show y'all this. I'm gonna put this on the screen, okay, just for a quick educational course. All right. So let me take this off so y'all can fully see. So I'm not going to play the video, but right here it says the High Priestess. Okay, she's major arcana or a trump card that represents human wisdom. Do you see what I'm talking about? So we already talking about human wisdom, and you're going to see why these evil, demonic, satanic people do a lot of checkerboard symbolisms. Okay, and if y'all don't believe me, go look and see how you see so much checkerboard symbolism on the floors, pictures, everywhere, clothing. So the high priestess can be viewed as a kind of female pope, okay, a papist, or the ancient Egyptian priestess Isis. Now, how many people understand about who Isis is? Now, people be thinking that that's evil, but you don't even understand what's going on. It says the even more ancient snake and bird goddesses, the Greek goddesses Persephone, or Eve before the fall. Wait a minute. You mean to tell me this card, this card here represents Eve in the Bible? Wait, what? You mean to tell me this is Eve in the Bible? I mean, after all, she does have a cross on her chest. And it says Eve before the fall. Okay, let me keep going. It says, for the accused heretics who were burnt at the stake for revering her in the 14th and 15th century, the priestess symbolized the prophecy of the return of what? The Holy Spirit. The return of what? The Holy Spirit. Okay, I'm going somewhere with this, which was perceived as the female aspect of the Holy Trinity. Okay, and this was later turned, and you had the masculine version of this, and y'all know I'm speaking and preaching because look what time it is, 11:11. See, people don't even understand. So when they be like, "Oh, tarot's evil, it's the devil and stuff," y'all don't even know. People don't even know what they're talking about. Okay, so let me break this down because this is why the Freemasons and the Satanic like to do that checkerboard symbolism. So it says, in terms of the major arcana ordering of cards, the high priestess appears in the sequence as soon as the fool decides he wants to develop his innate powers. Do you see what I'm saying? Developing your powers, making a move towards becoming a magician. So you see already with this checkerboard symbolism, it's referencing to these holy things. They trying to say, I got the power. This is what's going on. The high priestess is his first teacher, representing the inner life and the method for contacting it, as well as contemplative study of nature and spiritual mystery. Okay, this is just one of the many meanings of that. Now, I want to go back to look at this. I want to go back and put some symbolism on here. Okay, so we're going to stop sharing this, and now we're going to go back and share what I just showed y'all. Okay, so back on the screen. Now, I want to show y'all something. Look at this. I showed y'all Jay-Z. Here's Cardi B. Okay, y'all remember Cardi B's album back in the day. Here's the checkerboard symbolism. So she trying to say that she has ascended. Do you see what I'm saying? The high priestess. They trying to represent like they have ascended real high. Yeah, you've ascended real low for doing a sacrifice, but there's a reason for this. Okay, this is just Cardi B. You're gonna find this everywhere you turn around now. Everywhere you look, you're gonna see this in Florence. Watch this. Okay, here's one thing here. Okay, here's the checkerboard symbolism with Michael Jackson. Okay, when he performed, look at this. This is Michael Jackson's blood on the dance floor. Why I gotta be blood on the dance floor? Y'all see the checkerboard symbolism? I could go on and on about this checkerboard symbolism. This be in people's homes, on TV, this be everywhere. I'm just trying to break this stuff down because this is what people do. And they throw up these hand signs and they show allegiance, and there's a whole lot of other things that they do. So, speaking of checkerboard symbolism, okay, and I ain't even got into back to Quavo, but let's go back to Miss Allison. Y'all remember this video? Y'all remember the last dance? This was the last dance that we saw with Twitch here. Y'all remember that last dance? Twitch got on all black. She got on a jacket with symbolism. There's the symbolism that I'm talking about. This was a satanic ritual. This was a sacrifice ritual. It was all planned. By her wearing that jacket and having all black on with Twitch, she's saying she's going to knock Twitch off. That she's already aware of it. She ain't sad about nothing. She just don't want to show her face because she's guilty. Okay, then look at this. Now, remember this came out after that he was gone? Y'all remember she posted this after he was gone? Remember, look, this was December 21st. I don't know if y'all can see it, but y'all can go look. December 21st, he got on all black. See, he got on the Empire shirt right here because he did have the Empire. And by her having his checkerboard symbolism, once again, she finna take his empire. And then look, there's Ellen right here coming through. Ellen already know. Look at Ellen's comment right here coming through. There's so much love coming to you. No, it's so much money coming to you. Yeah, you're going to receive the love because they're going to spend this thing. Oh, poor Allison. She's grieving. Help her, support her. Any venture she do, support her. Lift her up. And this is what happens. Same thing. What's happening with Quavo? Quavo being lifted up. Also, speaking of Quavo, let me show y'all some more black and white symbolism. This is why I'm telling you all this stuff is fake that they're doing. It's all fake. It's all fake. It's all fake. Okay? Now look at Quavo's video. Why did he shoot this video in black and white? I don't want to play it because I'll immediately get a copyright strike. It's black and white. Why did he choose to do it black and white? Because this was planned, this was fake, and this is the symbolism, and this is the sick, sadistic, satanic, demonic, evil stuff that they do. This is the stuff that they do, and they do it right in plain sight. They hide it right in plain sight so that the sheeple, which is the majority of people, they too sleep to see it. It's right in front of their face. Think about it. Y'all know how if y'all asleep? Okay, think about it. If you asleep, somebody could do something right in your face and you won't even see it. Why? Because you sleep. You have to wake up. You have to have your spiritual awakening, your kundalini awakening. When you wake up, when you woke, when your third eye's open and et cetera, then you can see all these things. But see, they don't want us to believe this. They want us to think they sad. Let me just show you this real quick. I showed this already. I gotta put this on the screen. So y'all see the black and white symbolism. There was more in the video. Y'all can watch it, but I'm not gonna, again, play it because they'll give me a copyright strike. Okay, so let me just show you this. Y'all sit up here thinking that your boy Quavo just all sad and he all distraught. He's so distraught. He's so sad and so distraught, right? That's what y'all thinking? Look at his picture. Look at Meek Mill right up here throwing up the devil horns. Y'all see your boy Meek Mill throwing up the devil horns. right there, trying to be slick. Okay, there go your boy Quavo smiling. And they with Lil Baby. That's all them from last night. Oh, he indoctrinated now. Look, see, there go Quavo right there throwing up the devil horns. Right there in this corner. They pouring it up, living it up, taking pictures of ice. Look at this picture right here. And remember, I told y'all about the shooting with French Montana with the video. Here we go. He was there with an artist, Fabolous, Fabulous, and French Montana, Big Meat Mill, Lil Baby. He's sitting up there happy about that ice. Okay, let's just watch this. He took time out. Look, he happy. He happy about this. The only thing he don't want to show his face is because he guilty. We would see the guilt and we would see the remorse. This is why I'm telling y'all. Look, all the stars. There go his hands. Drake appeared on the island. Look, ringing in 2023 on Diddy's yacht. Look at that. He just posing. He taking a picture about the ice, about the big drip he got on his hand, but he ain't talking about his bro. He ain't talking about his family. Takeoff. See, it was all fake talking about they supposed to have had a feud. Look, what does this say? It says the Migos rapper appeared to be in good spirits throughout the entire night. The entire night. So when you heard French Montana doing this little speech about, oh, I'm trying to cheer him up. Cheer him up for what? No, you trying to show him the ropes. As a matter of fact, you came back right after the tribute video came out, and then you did then it was a shooting, which was a sacrifice. And we don't know what happened to the 10 people that got shot. We don't know if Rob 49 is gone or anybody else is gone. They ain't give us no updates. But this is supposed to be a grieving man. This is the only time we seen him. He happy. But he put out this video like y'all believe that he's sad. These people are demons. They don't care. They ain't like you. They're not like me. They're demonic. All they care about is money. Matthew 6:24. I just got to put this up here. I ain't trying to take nobody to church. Or maybe I am. Okay, I'm going to put this on the screen. Because y'all need to see this and y'all need to know. These people are satanic. Okay? These people are satanic. They're demonic. And that's just how they get down. Oh, and yeah, like I said, there's been another deletion. Your boy Kevin Lemons, the gospel singer, yeah, he's no longer with us. I'll probably have to cover that tomorrow because obviously it's 11:20 p.m. right now here in the A. So check this out. Y'all need to see this. Y'all need to know. Okay? Matthew 6:24. No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve God and mammon. So that is the masters, either God or money. And I'm like to add money, power, and fame. Okay, so these people in this industry, all of them, these are just some. I can show you all types of actors, actresses, people. When you choose to be in this industry, that's what you do. You sell your soul. That's why people say, oh man, you done sold out. That's what they're talking about. And you become a puppet to these demons and these rituals and the stuff that they do. That's why LGBTQIA, etc., the community is so prevalent. You know, I'm not saying this to knock anybody or do anything, because I have LGBTQIA, etc. clients, and you know, they're gonna do what they do. You know, I brought up how Twitch was probably in the community. That's why he felt so safe on the Ellen show, and I showed this in a live stream. But I like to bring this up. They do a lot of these things, and they do a lot of these rituals and these practices that involve you laying with the same gender. And that's why you see so many people come out in all types of industries. That's one of the reasons. This is a real thing, y'all. I'm not saying this to attack anybody or put the community down. Like I said, I got clients. We all got friends. You know, we got some family members. It is what it is. But I just got to talk about what's going on. It's off the freaking chain. And people will do anything for money. Remember, it is the love of money that is the root of all evil. It's not money, it's the love of money. And these people sure love money. They sure love money. They sure love money. Sure love money. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying they sure love money. I mean, let's take a look at this. Look at Quavo. He taking a picture of the big diamond that he got. He's celebrating on. Does this look like a man crying with tears? Can somebody please show me the tears or the distraught face? Let me make it bigger. Oh wait, maybe he was crying here. Let's run it. Maybe he was crying right there, right? Y'all see the tears on his face? Y'all see his nose running because he was sniffing and crying? Y'all see the sadness from the Without You video? I'm sorry, the tribute. Crazy, 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 crazy. There's so much going on. There's so many people. I don't even know where to start to cover. And like I said, somebody just got deleted again. So just when I think I can start playing catch up and give y'all more info, Kevin Lemons is no longer with us. Okay? For those of you that don't know who Kevin Lemons is, let me show you real quick. So put him on the screen real quick just so y'all can see. Okay, that's Kevin Lemons. Okay, he's a big gospel singer. And I'm gonna talk about some things why I suspect that he was deleted. Okay, I just kind of want to put that on the screen. All of this is fake, y'all. I don't know what else to say. There's some other things that I can bring up and prove and show y'all, but Allison Holker's tribute is fake. I'm calling it out what it is. Quavo's tribute to Takeoff is fake. If this was a real tribute, if they were genuinely tributing, we would hear from them. We would see them. They would be speaking on camera. And I want to go even further. Like I said, where's Offset? You think Offset would come through, bring Cardi B, bring his wife? I mean, it is a tribute after all. I mean, y'all used to be boys. Y'all was rapping together. Y'all was a group. The least you could do is be like, man, I miss the homie. It's messed up, man. Shout out to Takeoff. Something. I mean, you could have said something out your mouth. See, there's power in confession. In the Catholic faith, big about confession. We talk about in Christianity, confessing. You have to confess your sins. You have to confess. You have to say it. See, they can't come out and say it because they're guilty. That's why Allison Holker ain't came on camera once and confessed anything. All she did was hid behind, for all we know, some PR person this whole time been communicating with us. Somebody like, Allison, don't say nothing. We gonna put this out. We got this under control. Same thing with Quavo. Oh, but he over there partying. He can't confess one time. Where's Miss Connie? Where's Twitch's mom in his tribute? This is mama. I told y'all when I saw them on the tribute episode of Ellen. Y'all can go Google it. I showed that, but I've been having issues where I've been having to cut out certain bits and pieces of that scene when Ellen did the tribute to Twitch, but you can Google it. Ellen DeGeneres show tribute to Twitch, and it'll come up. I showed y'all on there how in the audience you can see how Miss Connie, his mom, was like smiling like, yeah, we about to get paid. And so was his brother sitting in the audience. And then Twitch was sitting on the stage and I pointed this out. He looking like, uh-oh, I'm about to get deleted. I'm about to get deleted. He had that look of worry like, dang, I already know my mom finna benefit. Everybody finna benefit. Is Allison over there benefiting? And all they want to do is to shut it down, us not talk about it. That's the same thing that happened with Shanquella. All them jokers of Cabo 6 are benefited and came up. They stole the money there, did this, set her up, did a satanic sacrifice and a ritual, and then we just supposed to forget about it. Police get a little slice of the pie. Everybody get a slice of the pie. Everybody's in on it. That's why it's so believable. And then they say, well, people like me are crazy and making it up because they always call us crazy. Because what else they gonna say? They gonna say we right? Are they gonna say we right? No, they all getting a slice of the pie. And for those of you that don't believe that the police will lie, I implore you to go watch Denzel's movie Training Day. If y'all ain't seen Training Day, go watch it. If you didn't believe that police will make stuff up, go watch Denzel Training Day. I don't know what else to say. These tributes are fake. And like I said, if it was a real tribute, we would have been heard from them and said something. We still ain't heard nothing from Quavo. They told him, lay low, Quavo. I got this. Matter of fact, let me show you how to do a sacrifice. But. We don't know how many of those 10 people that got hit are still with us or not. No updates. Y'all notice how all the time, every story the police say, no information, no updates. It's always just quiet. It's like they don't want to be bothered. It's like, hey, we came to the scene, we did our job, we're done with it. That's it. And unless we, the people, that's what it says in the Constitution, we have a constitutional right to know about these things and question these things, especially when we're dealing with public entities. Because remember, y'all looking at these artists and these people as people. These people are brands. They become an item. They become an entity. Even myself, I'm a brand. You become a brand once you become an influencer, a celebrity, a dignitary, you're well known. You become a brand. That's what people don't understand. And they go, oh, you lose your personal, your human identity. You become an item. You become a brand. That's also why they be like, whoop, I'll knock this person off because they just a thing. Just saying. Speaking of saying, yeah, I see what y'all saying in the comments here in the live chat. Y'all got it. There's so much more I can show you. But just by saying this alone, this is why I say, and can't nobody ate this whole time, this hour, almost hour and 30 minutes. Not one person came up in here and trolled. Because, they be sending their agents through. They be watching these things. And they be sending their people through like, let me see if they know they can't come for me. How you going to come for me and show me otherwise that this is not the case? That I'm wrong and then I'm making this up. I've showed y'all facts. I've showed y'all information. If I wasn't wrong about this, okay, or if I was wrong about this and everything I'm sharing with y'all was misinformation and lies, then they would have been came out. We would have been seen Miss Allison on camera, crying, boo-hooing, talking about it, showing her face, promoting her husband, Twitch, telling us about her struggles and what she's going through so that we could support her if she genuinely was grieving. Instead of making videos like this, we'd be making videos that like, hey, Miss Allison, I support you. I'm so sorry about what you're going through. But see, they figure they don't need to do that because they got most of the masses under their spell and under their witchcraft. Yep, 222 in the chat. Y'all already know. This is why they do this. Yep, they knocked Kevin Samuels off too. See, this is what I want to tell you. Kevin Samuels did some satanic things. He did a lot of rituals and symbolism, but again, besides the point, they knocked him off. Why? Because Kevin Samuels was running this social media thing. Whether you like Kevin Samuels or not, he was running it. His videos was getting millions of views. He had a lot of money. He had a lot of power. That man wasn't broke just from YouTube alone. Getting them type of views, he had bank. Somebody else wanted that power, so they set him up. Y'all can hear the call. Y'all remember the call? It sounded like a setup, like the emergency, the paramedics, 911, the operators was telling the lady what to do, and she wasn't doing it. And she kept making this go, oh, I'm crazy. Just making a distraction. All of that cost Kevin Samuels' life. Y'all see what I'm saying? Same pattern. This was all a setup. And then why they ain't charging that lady? Because they all in on it. They got to make you believe the movie. They got to make you believe the act. They got to make you believe the lie. They all laughing at the end. Satanic, demonic laughing in the background. That's what Allison Holker don't want you to see. That's what Quavo don't want you to see. They don't want you to see that. And again, if I'm wrong, they would have been came out right now. You'll see them. By the time they show their faces again, so much of this would have been swept under the rug, and most of the masses would have believed this and forgot about it. It'd be safe for them to come out. See, that's what they tell them. Go in hiding. Go in hiding and stay quiet. Don't blow your cover. You know, after all, that's the same thing attorneys tell their clients. Shh, don't say anything unless I tell you to speak. But what do I know? What do I know? I see what's up, Zara? Atherton. She says, so what's the solution? This right here. The more of us speaking about it, the more of us becoming activists, the more of us putting this out here in social media, the less ability that they have to get away with these things. Okay, the devil's gonna do what he's gonna do. People gonna want to be a part of it, and they don't care, and this stuff's gonna go on. However, it's gonna make it a lot harder, and it's gonna be a lot harder for them to just get away with all the stuff that they're doing. These deletions, people just coming up missing, they're not going to be able to get away with this stuff. So the more we speak about it and educate people and share this information, share this video. Okay, so say, Miss Zyara, let's say that you aren't doing anything on social media, perhaps, but you could share my video, you could share someone else's video, get the word out that way. You don't have to necessarily. There's many ways of doing it. Even what's the solution? Hit the like button. You know, little simple things like that that are free and take virtually no time go a long way. By you hitting the like button and or sharing this, you help YouTube algorithms. Somebody else come across this. This may help someone else become informed. Inadvertently, you didn't even know that just by you hitting the like button or just by you sharing. So there's many ways that we can go about doing this. I'm just doing my part. I want y'all to see how fake this is and watch how happy these people be when they do show their faces. It's such a just messed up pattern to this. They do this over and over again. And you always can connect the dots. This is not justice for Twitch. You don't know what happened to that man's body. Now, for those of you that don't know, I did a spiritual session. Whether you care about it, whether you believe it or not, I'm not the only one. But as far as what I know, if I wasn't spiritually gifted to do the things that I can do, then I would be questioning whether he's still alive or not. But I know he's not here. The wages, I mean, Kathy's right. The wages of sin are death. She says, don't mess with the devil unless you want to be deleted. The wages of sin are death. These people are walking corpses. That's why some people say, well, it's natural. It was cancer. They're already dead. Yes, I said the D word. They're walking zombies. Okay, y'all know we hear about the zombie apocalypse. Here it is. This is it. These people selling their souls left and right. They're zombies. They already gone. They already gone. And as soon as those demons that inhabit their bodies to be able to have a human experience and lead more people to the devil, when that body is no longer useful, all of a sudden that person has cancer, they have something terminal, or they just drop. Watch this. Norma is right. She said Takeoff and Twitch will be forgotten about in 3 months from now. Yeah, if people like myself don't keep covering this story, if nothing else breaks, then nobody's going to be talking about it, and they'll forget, and that's when they're going to emerge. So they'll forget about them, and everybody will forget about them in about 3 months, and in about 3 months, that's when they'll emerge. Yeah, you're right, Sandra. They did this for Prince. And they did this for all these people. Michael Jackson, they knocked all types of people. Princess Diana was knocked off for this. Why y'all think Prince Harry is bucking the royal family? Do y'all really think Prince Harry would buck the royal family? Because of all the satanic and sadistic stuff that goes on. And then Prince Harry is married to his twin flame, Meghan. For those of you that don't know what a twin flame is, Google it. It's a divine connection. It's the most divine connection that one can be in. That's why they coming on the Netflix thing that been released, trying to say, oh, like trying to almost make him look wrong. He coming out putting everything out. He done. He was willing to leave the money, leave the throne, leave all of that to do what's right. And of course they were upset. It's like, what are you doing, Harry? You're not right. Get back here. Get over here, Scorpion for Mortal Kombat. I ain't even cover that whole Prince Harry and Meghan thing. I can cover that, but that's why they left. And that's what you're supposed to do as a twin flame. A lot of y'all gifted. That's why y'all already know this stuff and y'all see this. Y'all woke. I ain't talking about that conscious woke. Well, that too, but y'all are spiritually awake. So y'all, I think I'm about to get out of here because it's been a long day and I need to rest up because I'm going to be talking about, unfortunately, your boy Kevin, who's no longer with us. How he's been deleted. And the connection on why I'm saying he's been deleted. I'm going to end with this. If Miss Allison's tribute is genuine to Twitch, she would have included his mom. Okay, forget Ellen. I understand the so-called beef with Ellen. Let's take it out. She would at the very least included a picture of them with Miss Connie, perhaps her parents as well, not just Twitch's parents, but family pictures or something. Most importantly, forget pictures. We would have heard them say something. If Quavo and this Without You tribute was genuine and not fake, we would have heard from him. After all, this man was smiling and partying. I showed y'all that with Diddy. Diddy is bad news. Diddy's bad news. Go ask Lil Mo. I'm just saying. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I don't know what else to say, y'all. I don't know what else to say. If I'm the only validity they could even have with proving me wrong is if they actually came out and did an authentic tribute. And that's what we want anyway. Because it's not about me. It's not even about them. It ain't about Allison and it's not about Quavo. It's about Steven Twitch Boss and it's about Takeoff. That's what this is all about. And honoring their name and giving them the respect that they can get. They probably turn over doing cartwheel flips in the grave. Can't even get respect. We giving them more respect. And honestly, that little slideshow that Miss Allison put together, I could have put together a better slideshow. I could have came out here and said something and honored Twitch's name and gave him and tied the things that he did and gave him more of a tribute than this little tribute that she did. This little 5-minute, no effort tribute that I told you that your iPhone can do with the Photos app. See what I'm saying? You can go right here in the Photos app, hit that, boom, it'll create a slideshow right for you. No effort whatsoever. Y'all know celebrities got iPhones. I mean, I got 2 phones. I got an Android, got a Galaxy Fold phone, and an iPhone. Got all that stuff. Because I use them for business and I need both platforms. But the point I'm making is no effort went into this. It's fake as fake can be. And this is why I say that. And if I'm wrong, they would have came out. Maybe me doing this video here in this live stream that will turn into a video will spur them to actually come out and speak. But see, they ain't going to do that. Because if they come out and speak, you'll see that they're guilty. The guilt is eating them alive. Like I said, when somebody's guilty, you can't hide it. The eyes are the window to the soul. We're going to see that they're guilty. And more artists are going to step out and expose. They like, my soul and my salvation is more important than trying to make it in this industry. There's many people coming out speaking. You know, they try to knock off people in the industry when they do that because like you ain't supposed to speak out. So that's why when you ask questions about this, You only get so much from them if they say anything at all. Y'all remember what was that? Was it Joan Rivers? What was that comedian? She tried to speak out about the Obamas. Yeah. Y'all remember Joan Rivers? Y'all remember she tried to speak out about the Obamas? And next thing you know, as soon as she did that, she came up missing. This is what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you don't know, look at the screen real quick. Y'all remember Joan Rivers? Remember she was speaking out about the Obamas and stuff, and I think she was talking about them being reptiles or something like that. I can't remember exactly what she said because it's been a while. As soon as she came out and said that, off with her head. She got deleted. So what I'm trying to tell you all is that these celebrities and these people ain't gonna speak out. They're gonna lie. That's why, like, when people ask Jay-Z if he's in the Illuminati and Beyonce, they laugh. He's like, oh, there's no such thing. They ain't gonna come out and tell you because then they put themselves at stake. And after you've done all these satanic, demonic things to get there, you ain't about to give all that up, because once you leave this lifetime, you're going straight to hell. You're gonna pay for the things that you've done. This is their heaven right here on earth. Because as soon as they get deleted, they going down. I see that DR8 says Twitch just deleted himself, period. Nothing more, nothing less. I understand your opinion, but I would like to challenge you, DRH. Have you listened to the information that I put out before, as well as a lot of other creators? You know, and I pose a question. Can you say 100% without question, without a shadow of a doubt, that he did not delete himself? And I understand your opinion. You know, you're definitely welcome to share it. But I just like to pose a question because, you know, my name is Brainwaves and will make people think. Can you say 100% without a shadow of a doubt that he did not delete himself? I just pose that as a question, even if it's not for you, anyone who is thinking the same thing. Because, you know, a lot of people, that's what they believe. They believe exactly what they present and exactly what they show us. That's all to it. There's nothing else. People like me as a conspiracy theorist, and we're making up stuff, and you got no facts and figures. Of course, yet every time I come on here, I show a lot of information, and I connect a lot of dots to back up the things that I say. But they don't come out and show all this information to back up and connect the dots of the things that they say or they're trying to portray. All they do is say, quiet, we ain't talking about it, case closed from the rip, like with Twitch, right off the bat, case closed, everything done, autopsy done, the funeral should have been done, we should have had a lot of stuff done. But see, they left a lot of unanswered questions. And you heard no response. Lots of stuff. You know, we went over this and covered this. So this is why people like myself are not actually going off of opinion, not going off of feelings. We're going off of evidence. And then there's also some things that people like myself can do spiritually that also support this evidence. And this is why we do what we do spiritually, to see, well, maybe we tripping. Maybe it's something we tripping. And then yet you get another spiritual confirmation. You add all these things up and they not showing us anything different. They not coming forth because they see our videos. They not saying otherwise. They not putting out any information to refute what we're saying. Sounding like something suspicious to me. Sounding guilty. Sounding guilty. But you know, some people choose to not. And I will say this, a lot of people choose, this is where they get away with it. Because the majority of people can't accept that this is how evil the world is. And that these things are real. You know, lovers of the world are enemies of God, right? So a lot of people prefer to love the world, love the entertainment, not want to be woke, not want to see this, not want to be held accountable. They just want to bury their head in the sand and believe whatever they say. And no, I don't want to accept it. I don't want to accept it. Whatever they say is what it is because it's too overwhelming for most people. And so even with hearing these things, they're automatically going to go in there. And that's exactly the predictive programming that they're hoping that the masses do. This is exactly how the masses get deceived and fooled every single time, and why they're able to continue to do this and laugh all the way to the bank. Because most people, it's too triggering. You know, people don't like to be triggered. People don't want to feel convicted. So anything that's triggering or convicting the individual, they're going to refute it, even if the evidence is right there in front of them. So a lot of people choose to stay blind because, you know, they think ignorance is bliss. But I will say this, ignorance can get you deleted. Because there's a lot of players that are on a lower level besides these celebrities that are also doing the same thing. People sacrificing people on a job. Oh, it's a whole lot of this. I ain't even scratched the surface of what's going on. So, you know, everybody's got free will. You can't make a person do what they do. They're going to choose to do what they do, and they have that right and that prerogative to do what they do, Bobby Brown. It's your prerogative. However, I will say you better be careful, and you better not keep them blinders on, because you might be the next person. It could be me. It could be any of us if we choose to put blinders on. I'm not just singling, you know, the gentleman, was it DRH 201. I'm not trying to just single him out. I'm using what he said as an example that this could potentially happen to any of us if we put blinders on, because this is how a lot of people ended up in these situations. They thought things was cool. They thought this stuff was fake. They ended up moving here, going here. And again, you don't have to be a celebrity. You can go work at a regular job somewhere else and they still do these things. I've talked about this all the time. So while you working at a regular job, or you form a distribution deal and you sign that distribution deal, they got you. You independent. I'm talking about this thing works across the board. There's people that are homeless, that are Satanists. There's people at the top that run things, and there's people at the bottom who have sold their soul, and everywhere in between. So this ain't just an industry thing, but we talk about it from the industry perspective because we all know these people, or can Google these people, or look up these people and see this information. So a lot of people, they damning them souls straight to hell because they choose to keep blinders on. And that's their personal preference. That's on them. It's on them, but it ain't about to be me. And you can't say that I didn't come out and at least try to help individuals and educate people and let them know what's going on. You can't say that God didn't send one person to try to help you. Again, if I'm wrong, then it would be irrefutable evidence. You know, when they make a ruling in court that's not rigged and not fixed, here we go again. Notice what I said, not rigged and not fixed. You have to have irrefutable evidence to have a ruling stand. It got to be without a shadow of a doubt before the jury makes their decision, everybody deliberates, etc., etc. It got to be pretty much without a shadow of a doubt with what they have. All we can work off of is what we have and what we know. So I challenge anyone that's saying they believe that Stephen Twitch Boss deleted himself. Can you 100%, without a doubt, without question, say that everything that I brought up and other people that have brought up have absolutely no validity in it? If you can do that, I absolutely 100% agree with you then. But it's not looking like that. And this is the stuff that people do. And they do this all the time, right in front of our faces. And people eat it up all the time because they say, somebody surely can't do this right in front of me. Yeah, they do it right in front of you because you wouldn't even believe it. That's why they do it. That's why they do it right in our faces, because we don't even believe it. We'd be like, ain't no way they could do that right in front of my face. They ain't that bold. You don't even know the extent of how bold they are. I will say this. I'm going to turn it right back around on you. Why do you even waste your time being here trying to change me? You telling me why am I wasting my time? I'm educating people, but I'm going to turn it right back around on you. See, obviously you're getting triggered by what I'm saying because you know I'm spitting facts, and there's nothing you can say to say otherwise. All you can say is an opinion, but you have no facts to prove that without a doubt, without question, that he absolutely did delete himself. And see, I'm educating the people, and people are waking up, and people are agreeing, and they're getting confirmations. You know, I always say there's always an unsubscribe button. You can always leave. You don't have to be here. You don't have to watch. But so many people get triggered because they know it's the truth. You know, the truth is a double-edged sword. It cuts the person or people hearing it just as much as the person or people delivering it. I mean, that's just what the Bible says about truth. So, you know, when people hear the truth, you know, nobody want to hear the truth anymore. Nobody wants to hear the truth anymore. They want to hear a bunch of lies. That's all they want to hear. As a matter of fact, the devil has conveniently flipped the truth around to where people think the truth is a lie and they think the lie is a truth. Bars. Think that doing the right thing is the wrong thing, and now the wrong thing is now the right thing. We glorify all the negative stuff, but anything positive, oh, that ain't gonna get ratings, that's not trending, I don't want to do that. I could go on and on and on about this. But what makes you think I'm wasting my time? That's your opinion that I'm wasting my time. And I can also ask for all the people that are currently here with me. I have quite a few people that are here with me right now, been rocking with me this whole time. Ask these people if they think I'm wasting their time. Because obviously if I was wasting their time, they would have been gone. So if you think I'm wasting your time, besides Mr. DRH201, if you think I'm wasting your time, please post in the live chat that I'm wasting your time. Because, you know, this is what he's saying. He's saying I'm wasting my time. I'm just saying, what's up? Is it Mellow DOS 32? I hope I'm pronouncing you. Yeah, I know who Ringo is. He knows who I am. I know who he is. I be watching him, and I'm pretty sure he's seen me. You know, and he be out there speaking the truth too. Ringo be speaking the truth. I've been speaking the truth about a lot of stuff for a long time. For a long time. But yeah, Ringo TV reactions. I'll shout him out. I know he ain't gonna shout me out probably because of some of the spiritual aspects of the stuff that I do. But I guarantee you this. I guarantee you this. If you were to ask him about the validity of what I'm saying, I guarantee you that he'll say that what I'm saying is word is bond. That I know for a fact. I know for a fact Ringo would agree with a lot of the things that I'm saying. Because ironically, we actually do end up saying the same things. And we're not the only ones. There's other people that say the same things. If this was not the case, then they would come with irrefutable evidence. But see, they cannot come out on camera or speak, because the moment they do that, everybody will see that they're guilty. People will question, well, why is she looking like this? Why is Miss Allison looking like this? Why is Quavo looking like, what is going on? They couldn't even fake the funk. They couldn't even halfway for even in the beginning, forget 5 seconds. As soon as they come on camera or on audio, we would immediately be able to tell that they lying. Immediately. I'm talking about right off the bat. And you know, it's a good thing. I'm glad that people like Ringo are out here saying the things that he's saying, because we need to. That man is boldly walking, whether you agree with his faith, where he is, but that man of God is out here doing what he's supposed to do. I'm out here doing what we're supposed to do. I mean, after all, we're men. We're supposed to be masculine. We ain't supposed to be afraid. God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of truth and of a sound mind. So I'm here to bring the truth and a sound mind. And again, it's a double-edged sword, because it triggers a lot of people because they don't want to hear the truth. They want me to come on here and lie and support. Yeah, that tribute. Oh, Allison Holker's tribute was so amazing. It was so authentic. It was so from the heart. Man, you ain't seen Quavo's Without You. His tribute, man, that was fire. It was bars, man. You ain't seen this. This what y'all want me to say to support the narrative, so we can stay asleep and fall into the trap. I'm just saying, somebody got to do it. And every time I come out here and do it, it seems like it ain't one live stream that I can do without somebody coming up in here trolling, or some agent, or somebody associating, or perhaps saying like, and again, and every time I challenge them, okay, I hear what you're saying, so let's have a conversation. Can you 100%, hell, 80, above 50%, can you even 60% say that the things that I'm bringing up is 100% wrong when I'm showing you pictures and video and proof and other people in the industry? I used to be in the industry, so I know. I'm still an ASCAP member. I just ain't had time to put nothing out. I got old music out, stuff on iTunes, brainwaves.com. Y'all can go there and hear my music. Bars for me, music for me is on a whole nother level, because I'm a songwriter, producer. I've done all that stuff. I'm not just an artist. So for me, like I tell you, I've been around some of these people. I've seen this stuff with my own eyes. I know other people that are trustworthy that's been around these people. Some of these people ain't with me now. They've been deleted. Who've come out and said stuff. I told y'all I've been in the presence of billionaires one-on-one. Do you know what it takes to get one-on-one attention and time from a billionaire, let alone a millionaire, let alone somebody that makes six figures? Man, I done been in so many circles, high and low, low and high. I'll blow y'all top off if I told y'all the people I've been around, the places I've been around, the things I've done. But it's not about that. It's not about me. But what I'm saying is I got validity with what I'm saying. So I'm a threat, because they know I've been there. They know, like, this dude been there. He got street cred in terms of what I'm saying. I've been in the church. I've been in all types of industries. I have been there and done that. I'm an OG at this. I ain't some little young cat. Y'all might look at me and think I'm younger than I really am. I'm an OG up in this. OG. Spiritual thugging. Spiritual gangsters. That's why I come hard, because I'm a spiritual thug. And I ain't afraid, because ain't no thugs. They heart don't pump no Kool-Aid. I drink Kool-Aid, but my heart don't pump it. You know what I'm saying? Now, I come in love. I'm a lover, not a fighter, but I will fight if I have to. And I will defend what I need to defend. Because after all, if you ain't willing to get deleted for something, you ain't truly living. But see, people don't want to hear the truth, because you got to change your whole ways. Once you know better, you got to do better, and you held accountable. And people don't want to do that. They just want to stay in sin. They want to stay in wild, and they want to stay on a low vibe tip, stay in the matrix, stay eating their fried chicken, doing whatever. They don't want to do what's right. They don't want to lead legacies and build up kingdoms. But you ask me if the leadership of a kingdom, so we're talking about the emperor, the empress, the high priestess, the hierophant, which is like the pope, the religious figure. You ask the kings, the queens, if they can conduct themselves, the royal court, if they can conduct themselves with the same etiquette that the commoners can. And you obviously know the answer to that is no. They have to lead by example, and they have to set the tone, because if they're out of order, their whole kingdom is out of order, and it's going to lead to chaos and total destruction, and they ain't going to have none to rule in the first place, and they're going to get dethroned from their position. So, it's just fine. Everybody's going to do what they're going to do, but if somebody can come on here, and that's why it's been quiet, I hear crickets, and show me without a shadow of a doubt, with the things that I've showed you here in all my live streams, that I'm just absolutely wrong, or just show me that it's just opinion when I give y'all infinite information and evidence to back up what I'm saying. I'm just saying. And somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to do it. So this is what I got to say. All right, 2 hours in on this thing. Allison Holker's tribute is fake to Stephen Twitch Boss, and so is Quavo's tribute to Takeoff. It is fake. It is ritualistic, it's fake, and they are laughing right now all the way to the bank. The only reason why they probably ain't laughing right now is because they watching my live stream, or the agents watching my live stream and anybody else's live stream, like Ringo and all these other people who put this stuff out, and they like, oh man, they getting the truth out, they getting the word out. What if these people start waking up? What if they question it? And because they listen to this, they got to figure out how to spin the narrative. So now, really, they ain't know where they can go from here to spin the narrative, because they already had the funerals, both for Takeoff. At least Takeoff funeral was legit. That was here in Atlanta in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. But see, what I'm saying is, where they going to go from here? They've already had Twitch's funeral. Yeah, they're going to have a public funeral. The only thing they can do, what? They're going to make a statement at the public funeral? What are they going to do? Follow up with another tribute? Even after you just did a tribute? You see, like, what can they really do from here? Either they got to be 100% honest with us, or just continue to perpetuate the lie and perpetuate the image until so many people forget about it, and then they could just come on out. Ah, I'm free. Scot-free. I'm going to show this real quick because I put this on the screen earlier, and I'm going to put it back on the screen again. Okay. Give me 1 second, but I showed y'all this, and I've already covered this, and I talk about the ritualistic stuff. So let me just put this on the screen real quick, just so that y'all can see some symbolism that I did earlier. I covered a lot of this, but I just kind of want to show y'all on the way out. Okay. Right here, you see Damar Hamlin throwing up the devil hand, okay, the devil symbols right here, right? Then you see this young man here. Y'all think he just throwing up something, a set or whatever? Look down here. There's satanic symbolism. See how that hand? That's 3 6s. This is the circle in the 6. Here's 1 6 with that finger. Here's another 6 with that finger, and there's another 6. He throwing it down low key because most of y'all are asleep and not awake, and y'all ain't even gonna see it and pay attention to it because most people are asleep. They the sheeple, and they don't want to see it, so they don't see his hands. Got this young man already following the ways of the devil right off the bat. Like, yeah, I'm finna blow up. I'm about to be with the big. This gonna be me when I get older. And then here he goes showing his hair. Also, his old jersey right here with 31. Y'all know that adds up to 4. And I told y'all about the number 4 and the day that it happened when he wasn't here, or when the whole situation happened with his heart attack. And I've been talking about the number 4 with a lot of situations. Man, I can break this stuff down like a pound. Okay, and I bring the spiritual aspects. I'm going to talk about things spiritually that other people are afraid to talk about. Why? Because I'm a spiritual master, and I've been doing this for a long time. I'm going to bring you that spiritual game. Like other folks, other creators, and I'm not saying they don't bring spirituality in it, but y'all here with me because this is what I do. You see what I'm saying? I bring the spirituality aspect to it because that's what I'm gifted to do. And this ain't even about me. This is about justice. Yes, somebody just said, what's up, Miss Karen Bragg? Exactly. I'm doing this because I want justice for Stephen Twitch Boss. I want that man to be able to rest in peace and not have his soul in limbo. Even though he did what he did, at least if he can't rest in peace, at least have transition for what's going on onto wherever he's going to go. Whether he's going to hell, he's going to heaven, that's a whole nother conversation. Okay. Same thing with Takeoff. You know, I don't know if these people in the last minute got right with God. It sure looked like Twitch did. You know, but did they set him up? And let me tell you something, even if they controlled him and did stuff to make him pull the trigger, he didn't actually pull the trigger if he was controlled. Okay, and there's many forms of being controlled. I kind of don't even want to really get into that right now because that's going to create a whole nother stream. It's questionable regardless of what happened. We may never know the truth. But the point is, it's still justice for Twitch, regardless of where he's going spiritually, and justice for Takeoff, regardless of where he's going or where both of these individuals have gone. It's still justice for them. This is only what's right and what's fair when somebody's not here. When somebody's not here, the least you can do is honor their name unless they did a whole bunch of crazy stuff publicly. What do I know, though? You see what I'm saying? What do I know? I don't know what I'm talking about. So, on that note, y'all, I'm about to get out of here. It's what time is it? Let me show y'all what time it is, fam. 12:08. I got some things to do. I got to get with this. Look at this. I already got somebody already commenting. It probably won't even focus. It says you are wrong. Somebody already commented on one of my let's see what video this is. Look at these trolls. Look at this troll right here. See if I can get this to focus before I go. I don't know if I can because you know phones. There we go. See on my Steven Twitch boss official private funeral, or is it 3 weeks later? Look at this troll. No profile picture, no nothing. They just came in because they probably seen my stream, so they checking everything out. And it's like, you are wrong. Okay, how am I wrong? Can you prove why I'm wrong? I just kind of wanted to show y'all that. Every time somebody says that, I said, well, prove me wrong. I always come on here and say, well, prove me wrong. Show me the evidence. Okay, the real evidence. Show me how I'm wrong. Don't just go off of opinions. You're wrong. That's all you can say. You got nothing. Just saying. Manufactured reality know what's up. When you're dealing with the metaphysical realm, it's a different ball game. It's a whole different ball game, y'all. So, telling you, I'm just laughing. I just literally saw that comment just come up. They be trolling like crazy. That's when you know you're doing the right thing. Trolling like crazy. That's all they can say. You're wrong. How am I wrong? Prove it. And they know they can't because my name Brainwaves. Hold on, I got the camera spazzing out, y'all. Hold on. See if I can try to get this thing back in focus. Okay, there we go. They even got my camera tripping. My camera's like, hey, y'all, it's time to go. Lots of people in the building. I'm so appreciative of all of y'all. Yeah, this is crazy. Spiritual Genie, what's up? We do a lot of collabs. We got some more collabs in the work. She's sending us all love. We need it because that's what God is. God is love. I'm sending everybody love. Even the trolls. Even the trolls need love too. People that don't agree, they need love too. But like I said, show me how I'm wrong with evidence. With facts, piece the puzzles together like I do and show me how I'm wrong. Y'all can't do it. Y'all can't do it. Y'all can't shut us down. I'm just saying. Y'all can't show us that we wrong. Easy to do. Show us the information. What's up, Cat Pisces? So glad you're in the building. See, I got a lot of people in the building. A lot of family here in the building. So y'all, like I said, it's a spiritual number. I'm about to get off this thing. It's 12:12. Y'all can't tell me that ain't spiritual. And I'm gonna come back with what's his name? Kevin Lemons, the gospel singer. I'm gonna have to talk about him, how he got deleted and what's going on. So I thank y'all so much for watching. Y'all know I can't do this without y'all. Y'all already know. That's why y'all here. Nobody be watching, then nobody be coming in here trolling. You see what I'm saying? They come in here trolling because people be watching. So I thank y'all so much for your support. It means more than I can actually verbalize. So y'all can, while I'm at it, people can subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please get the likes up. Please feel free to share this video on my channel or whatever it is. Let me do the talking for other people. If you don't want to do the talking, I mean, I'm not stopping you. Please do the talking if that's what you want to do. But, you know, a share is free. A like is free. A subscribe, all this stuff is free. I mean, I do have payment information if people want to support. But if you do that, please put that it is a contribution. Because if you send a payment through or you send money through or something like that, I might think you're trying to book an appointment or something. So if you do that, just put in the subject of PayPal or Cash App or Venmo that it's a donation. All right. So y'all, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for listening. It means an awful lot. More again than I can say. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. And y'all know what time it is. So on that note, I'm going to send you all away with love, with blessings. And remember,